Afternoon,
Good
sir.
afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, sir.
Afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon. Yeah, so we are live on YouTube also now.
Crash कर रहे डिब्बो
आदिल गुला बोलता आदिल गुला ना कैसा आदिल वो तो कर रहे हैं
Yeah, Saurabh, so shall we start?
WhatsApp में लिंक भेज रहे हैं
Yes. Just a second. Let me share the link.
WhatsApp में शेयर करो आदि ऐसा नहीं रे
पहले रे भी आगो पहले कहां नहीं
ये WhatsApp में लिंक भेज
ఇది కాదు నాది ఎయిర్లైన్ వేర్
मेल में जा रहे हैं ये तो क्लिक कराने को लिंक का इसमें जा
ओ माय गॉड वीडियो है ना कट कर रहे हैं डिमो
मेल में जा इसमें गया इसमें एक लिंक दे दो
शेयर रिकॉर्ड रहा
लिंक को क्लिक करें
तेरा ईमेल बोल रहे हैं ऐड रहा वाह
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్
Hello, hi. Good afternoon to all.
Good afternoon, sir.
लिंक को क्लिक करें शेयर करो बता नहीं है
Okay, so I would request everyone to mute their mic so that we can hear those who will be speaking.
आपकी गाली कई को सब कोई करता है
इन्हें भी चला था इन्हें करता है ना इनको दिन मिला 3 दिन दिया था बस उठाओ इन्हें
Someone please mute the mics of everyone.
హలో గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ సార్
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all. We will
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon to everyone. We'll just hold on for a few more seconds so that
Good afternoon.
గుడ్ ఆఫ్టర్నూన్ డబ్ల్యూ బాబా
देखा टॉप वीडियो रे वाह
yes. So everyone can hear me. We have our chat section open, so we can talk through the chat. So we will wait for a few more seconds or maybe a few minutes so that everyone else can join before we start. Just hold on for a few more seconds or maybe a few more minutes.
So Saurabh, we can start the icebreaker session.
बात कर रहे हेलो सुन बड़ा हमने कैसा इसमें इसमें बढ़ाना मालूम है हाँ
Good morning, sir.
Good morning to everyone. Good morning. It's a beautiful Sunday morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
So as we always do, let's find out who is logging in from which part of this world. So I would request everyone to just type in the chat that where you are from logging in, from which part of the world. So I am from Mumbai. Let's see who is from which part of this world. Great. Okay, Punjab, Bangalore, Chennai, Surat, Mumbai, Vijayawada. Okay, we have someone from the America, United States, Chhattisgarh, UP. Okay, okay. Gurugram, Hyderabad, Haryana, Patna, Singapore, Noida. Great. Odisha. Great. Thane, Cuttack, West Bengal. Okay. Pune, Kerala, Delhi, Chennai, Rajasthan, Bangalore. Great. Telangana. Okay, great. Where is this Yavatmal? Mysore. Raichoti, UP. Rajasthan. Great, great. Great to see you, everyone. And welcome to our AI Vision launch webinar. And my name is Saurav, and I will be your host throughout this session.
Hello.
Yeah, Amit sir, please mute everyone.
Mute. Mute.
Yeah, so I would request everyone to mute.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I can hear you. So kindly mute yourself till we begin. And if you have any question, you can type in your question in the chat section. As always, we will have a Q&A session in the end of the webinar. There you can open your mic or you can write in your question in the chat, and we'll take all the questions one by one. But till that time, just hang on, sit tight, because we have something extraordinary today, and we'll be presenting it to you. We have the entire team of WitBlox with us today. We'll be explaining a lot of things, very exciting projects, very intelligent projects rather, because this is something which has more to do with intelligence, memory, recognition, which in short term we call artificial intelligence. So welcome everyone to our webinar on the AI Vision launch. As we can see, we have got around 70 people already watching us on our Zoom. We would like to wait for some more time. But if anyone who want to share this launch, we are live streaming this launch on our YouTube channel, that is the WitBlox YouTube channel. You can go there, you can find the same live stream happening there. So if your friend or someone from the family who want to watch this video later or maybe right now, you can share the link from there. You can send it over WhatsApp, or maybe you can copy and paste on your social media post. So we will begin very soon. Just hold on for some more minutes.
Sir, what do you have to search in YouTube?
Just go in the YouTube and search, write WitBlox, WITBLOX. You will find our channel. There you will find the same webinar is happening live. You can copy and paste the link to your friends.
Saurav, I think we can start.
So
Great.
can I say about AI?
Yes, just hold on with your question, because at the end, as always we do, we go we end our session with a Q&A. So just hold on, hang on. We will start the webinar and we will take questions at the later part of the webinar. All right. So welcome once again. And I just want, before we start, I just want to know how many of you have the idea about artificial intelligence. So you can write in the chat box what all you know about artificial intelligence. Let's see what knowledge you have, what idea you have about artificial intelligence. So do you know any application which is based on artificial intelligence? Do you know any gadget, any software, anything that works on the idea
Sir,
of
Google Assistant, Bixby, Siri
great,
is.
great.
Sir, Alexa, Siri.
Alexa, Google Home. Okay, we are getting in the chat section also a lot of
Yes.
answers. Modern phone cameras has AI. Okay, good. Artificial intelligence is like Alexa, Jarvis, Siri, Google Assistant.
Scanner.
Yes, LiDAR scanner. Okay, great. Okay,
Smart home devices.
okay.
Sir, if we input something in it, then it does that only. That is the
Okay.
artificial intelligence.
Okay, go on. What else? Give a try. Okay, face recognition.
If we tell it to go and in a restaurant, if they make a robot with artificial intelligence, then if they program it to serve food and act like a waiter, then it will do that.
Great. Okay.
Sir, it can be used in autonomous cars.
Okay. Self-driving car. Very good.
Sir, face recognition technology.
Okay. Someone has written Google Mini. Okay. Smart
Sir,
vacuum cleaner. Okay. Yeah.
Sir, it is a robot which has artificial intelligence.
Face recognition.
Just speak one by one. If someone is speaking, just hold on. Let him finish. Let him or her finish, and then you can start. Yeah. Go on.
Sir, smart attendance system.
Okay. 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 So we have got enough idea. So
Robots do.
Can I?
Sir, I have by chancely click on someone and the message is going to him only.
okay. So just hold on. Mute your mics. Let me begin the webinar. So I would like to call on Amit, the founder and CEO of WitBlox. He will be talking on this subject, what is AI is all about. So Amit, good morning to you. A very beautiful Sunday and a great start rather. So can you take us through what is AI is all about?
Yes, Saurabh. Thank you for inviting me. So, good afternoon, everyone. And it's an
Good
exciting
afternoon.
day for all of us, for us in WitBlox and you all as the family of WitBlox. So, the question is, what is AI? So, I think, see, the answer is very simple. Uh, we we call it as artificial intelligence. That means intelligence is the power to take decisions. Okay, so all of you are intelligent, right? Because you take your own decisions, you decide what to eat, what not to do, whether to stand up. Whenever you have to go from one place to the other place, you decide what route you have to take. So that is intelligence, taking decisions. And when we give this power to machines, that is called artificial intelligence. Okay, so do you know, like, how do we take decisions?
So we use brain.
The
By
thinking.
Very good, by thinking. Apart from that, we use our sense organs also. So our sense organs, they take information and then it gives to the brain, and then brain thinks on that. It analyzes what to do, what not to do, right? What are the sense organs that we have?
Touch, smell,
eyes, nose,
Sir, eyes, ears, nose,
Eyes,
skin, tongue.
nose, ears, skin, tongue.
Very good. So these are the 5 sense organs, and these are developed in such a way that all of our sense organs, for example, touch. With touch, we can sense a vibration. We can also sense the temperature. Okay. With
yes,
smell,
sir.
we can sense a lot of different kinds of smells. So our sense organs are very well developed, and that is why we can sense different kinds of information. Then we can store all this information in our brain, and then brain can decide what we have to do in which situation. Okay. So this is intelligence. Okay, now one more question I want to ask all of you. So we are intelligent beings. Can you call any other animal as intelligent?
sir,
Monkey.
No,
monkeys.
Sir, monkeys.
Elephant.
Yes.
Very good.
Parrots. Parrots.
Sir,
Sir, parrot.
Very good.
Parrot.
Okay.
Parrot.
Sir, fox.
Okay. Fox, parrot.
which have a
The
voice.
tiger.
Okay. Yeah. Very good. Now my question is: can you call a snake as intelligent?
No, sir.
No,
No, sir.
We can.
Can
No.
can you call a fly as intelligent?
no.
No, sir.
Yes, sir. All.
Yes, sir.
Now this is
Yes,
a very
sir.
interesting.
In my opinion,
Yeah. Yeah. Please give your opinion.
yes. So in my opinion, all animals are intelligent because they
In
take.
my opinion, all animals are intelligent.
Yes.
Very good. So
Sir, tiger is intelligent, sir.
yeah. So most
All
animals,
animals are
or we
intelligent
can
in
say
their own way.
all animals, they are we can call them intelligent because they take information, and based on that they make a decision. Can we call amoeba as intelligent?
Yes.
No, sir. Yes. Sir,
Sir, it takes reproduction by
Yes.
dividing its bodies. It is a unicellular
Yes, sir.
organism.
Yes.
Yes, but is it intelligent?
No.
सर इसको जब पता
Yes,
चलता है
sir.
तो ये
No,
अपने आप
sir.
डिवाइड हो जाता है.
अमीबा अमीबा अपना फूड को कैसे कैप्चर करता है?
It forms
Pseudopodia, sir.
pseudopodia and then enclosed.
Pseudophobia.
So amoeba takes its decision, right? Amoeba
Yes,
takes
sir.
decision.
Yes,
So,
sir.
Yes.
so we can say that all organisms which move, they are intelligent because they have to take a decision whenever they have to make a movement or anything. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now
Yes,
there is an interesting question for all of you. What about plants?
They're
Plants.
also intelligent.
sir, yes, they're intelligent.
Plants
Yes,
are
sir.
they,
Plants
are
can
Yes,
also
sir.
take decisions.
Yes, sir. Sir, they are
Sir.
also intelligent.
How can you say plants are intelligent? What decisions do they make?
Sir, because
They
snake
move
don't.
towards
Sir,
sunlight when they
sir,
sense
they,
the light from somewhere.
sir, they take
sense light.
Very good. So they are sensing light, and based on light, they are making a movement. But that is a very slow movement. So we can say that they are intelligent. But there is something more interesting about plants. Uh, have you uh, have you read about fly trap?
Yes.
There is a
Yes,
plant
sir.
called
Yes,
fly
sir.
trap,
Yes, sir.
and that
Venus
plant,
flytrap.
yeah, correct, Venus flytrap. So they close their mouth. They are like two leaves, and they close their mouth and they catch a fly.
Yes.
Sir,
So
even the plants like touch me not, which like they use
Yes, sir. Drooping of a leaf
kryptonite
of touch me
to
not plant.
close their leaves, they are also intelligent.
yes, so we can say that they are intelligent, and there has been an experiment which I want to share with all of you. So that experiment clearly shows that these plants are intelligent. And why they are intelligent? Because they can count. See, responding to a stimuli is one thing. Like if you touch anything, if it is hot, then you move your hand. So that is part of your central nervous.
Sensitive, touch me not.
Yeah, so that is part of your central nervous system, that whenever you touch something which is hot, then you move your hand. So that is a reflex action. But then when you start processing it further, like if you touch something for 5 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you respond, so that is intelligence, complete intelligence. Okay, so this is an interesting video. I will not play the whole video. I'll send the link of the video, you can see it later on. I'll just show you the part of the plant, how plant is taking the decision. Okay, so Suman, can you play this video and bring it to that?
I'm a neuroscientist, and I'm the co-founder of Backyard Brains. And our mission is to train the next generation of neuroscientists by taking graduate-level neuroscience research equipment and making it available for kids in middle schools and high schools. And so when we go into the classroom, one way to get them thinking about the brain, which is very complex, is to ask them a very simple question about neuroscience, and that is, what has a brain? And we ask that, students will instantly tell you that they're tend to have brains. You can go back and push back on the students. You say, well, you know, you say that plants don't have brains, but plants do move. Anyone who's grown a plant has noticed that the plant will move and face the sun. But they'll say, but that's a slow movement, you know, that doesn't count. So that could be a chemical process. But what about fast-moving plants? Now, in 1760, Arthur Dobbs, the royal governor of North Carolina, made a pretty fascinating discovery. In the swamps behind his house, he found a plant that would spring shut every time a bug would fall in between it. And he called this plant the fly trap. And within a decade, it made its way over to Europe, where eventually the great Charles Darwin got to study this plant, and this plant absolutely blew him away. He called it the most wonderful plant in the world. This is a plant that was an evolutionary wonder. This is a plant that moves quickly, which is rare. It's a plant that's carnivorous, which is also rare. It's in the same plant, but I'm here today to tell you that's not even the coolest thing about this plant. The coolest thing is that the plant can count. So in order to show that, we have to get some vocabulary out of the way. So I'm going to do what we do in the classroom with students. We're going to do an experiment on electrophysiology, which is the recording of the body's electrical signals, either coming from neurons or from muscles. And I'm put some electrodes here on my wrists, and as I hook them up, we're going to be able to see a signal on the screen here. And this signal may be familiar to you. It's called the EKG, or the electrocardiogram, and this is coming from neurons in my heart that are firing what's called action potentials. Potential meaning voltage, and action meaning it moves quickly up and down, which causes my heart to fire, which then causes the signal that you see here. And so I want you to remember the shape of what we'll be looking at right here, because this is going to be important. So this is a way that the brain encodes information in the form of an action potential. So now, let's turn to some plants. So I'm going to first introduce you to the mimosa, not the drink, but the Mimosa pudica. And this is a plant that's found in Central America and South America, and it has behaviors. And the first behavior I'm going to show you is if I touch the leaves here, you get to see that the leaves tend to curl up. And then the second behavior is, if I tap the leaf, the entire branch seems to fall down. So why does it do that? It's not really known to science. One of the reasons why could be that it scares away insects, or it looks less appealing to herbivores. But how does it do that? Now that's interesting. We can do an experiment to find out. So what we're going to do now, just like I recorded the electrical potential from my body, we're going to record the electrical potential from this plant right here, this mimosa. And so what we're going to do is I've got a wire wrapped around the stem.
Hello, sir.
And I've got the ground electrode where? In the ground. It's an electrical engineering joke. All right. So all right. So I'm going to go ahead and tap the leaf here, and I want you to look at the electrical recording that we're going to see inside the plant. Whoa, it's so big. I got to scale it down. All right. So what is that? That is an action potential that's happening inside the plant. Why was it happening? Because it wanted to move, right? And so when I hit the touch receptors, it sent a voltage all the way down to the end of the stem, which caused it to move. And now in our arms, we would move our muscles, but in the plant doesn't have muscles. What it has are water inside the cells, and when the voltage hits it, it opens up, releases the water, changes the shape of the cells, and the leaf falls. Okay, so here we see an action potential encoding information to move, all right? But can it do more? So let's go to find out. We're going to go to our good friend, the Venus flytrap here, and we're going to take a look at what happens inside the leaf when a fly lands on here. So I'm going to pretend to be a fly right now, and here's my Venus flytrap. And inside the leaf, you're going to notice that there are 3 little hairs here, and those are trigger hairs. And so when a fly lands, I'm going to touch one of the hairs right now. Ready? 1, 2, 3. What do we get? We get a beautiful action potential. However, the fly trap doesn't close. And to understand why that is, we need to know a little bit more about the behavior of the fly trap. And number one is that it takes a long time to open the traps back up, about 24 to 48 hours if there's no fly inside of it. And so it takes a lot of energy. And number two, it doesn't need to eat that many flies throughout the year. It only needs to eat a handful. It gets most of its energy from the sun. It's just trying to replace some nutrients in the ground with the flies. And the third thing is, it only closes the traps a handful of times until that trap dies. So therefore, it wants to make really darn sure that there's a meal inside of it before the fly trap snaps shut. So how does it do that? It counts the number of seconds between successive touching of those hairs. And so the idea is that there's a high probability if there's a fly inside of there that they're going to be quick together. And so when it gets the first action potential, it starts counting 1, 2, and if it gets to 20 and it doesn't fire again, then it's not going to close. But if it does it within there, then the fly trap will close. So we're going to go back now. I'm going to touch the Venus flytrap again. I've been talking for more than 20 seconds. So we can see what happens when I touch the hair a second time. So what do we get? We get a second action potential, but again, the leaf doesn't close. So now if I go back in there, and if I'm a fly moving around, I'm going to be touching the leaf a few times. I'm going to go and brush it a few times. And immediately, the fly trap closes. So here we're seeing the fly trap actually doing a computation. It's determining if there's a fly inside the trap, and then it closes. So let's go back to our original question. Do plants have brains? Well, the answer is no. There's no brains in here. There's not no axons, no neurons. It doesn't get depressed. It doesn't want to know what the Tiger score is. It doesn't have self-actualization problems. But what it does have is something that's very similar to us, which is the ability to communicate using electricity.
So with this video, what I wanted to show was that we plants also, they are capable of counting, and they are counting every time the impulse that they are measuring. And
Sir, when will you show that AI vision blocks, sir?
Yeah, we are just going to that only. So guys, the idea is that intelligence is there, and if we are building machines, we can make those machines also intelligent. And for making those machines intelligent, there are 3 things that we need to do. We need to have sensors so that machines can take information. Then we need to have an analysis of all the information. For example, all the control blocks which are there, so they can create a logic and make a decision, and then based on that we can have an output. Okay.
Sir, will it available today on WitBlox website?
Yeah, we'll take all the questions at the end.